Today we're going to talk about how to analyze a quote. If you notice, The Hunger Games is unique in that there aren't a whole lot of quotes throughout the novel in comparison to most novels or pieces of literature. So the author is very careful about choosing when she decides to put in an actual quote, and they're quite meaningful when she does. So we're going to look at how to analyze a quote, and our objective here is to cite strong and thorough textual evidence. So we're looking in the text for evidence to support what it's actually saying, what they mean when they say it, but also inferences that you draw from reading between the lines, basically. The first thing you're going to do is click here to watch a super helpful YouTube video. It's about 15 minutes long. You're probably going to need to watch it twice, or at least certain parts of it twice. As you watch it, you need to be thinking about these things down here, these questions down here. So I would read through those briefly before watching it, and then when you get down to the questions and you're not sure what something means, such as what is TAG, T-A-G, that's an acronym that stands for something, then you'll want to go back to the video to look that up. After you watch the quote analysis video, then you'll read chapter 20, and then you'll read the quote down below, which is pulled from chapter 20, this one down here. Provide just short answers here for these questions. So I see a typo here. I've got 1, 1, 2. But I'm not looking for complete sentences and well thought out answers. Just quickly answer these questions because you're going to use them to actually type out a well-constructed paragraph. And it's very important that you answer these questions because this is all the information that you'll need when you construct your paragraph. The idea behind this is to explain the importance of this quote. So you're going to start out with tag, title, author, genre. In the book, The Hunger Games, written by blah, 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 and then tell me what genre this would fall under. Who said this? So-and-so said the following quote. And then you would put the quote in your writing. And then you want to tell me where they were, who did they say it to, what was being discussed, how did the person that said this, how did the other person they were speaking to respond to them? What do they mean when they say this? So in other words, is there anything that you can read between the lines? What were they thinking of when they said this? Why is this even important to the novel? And is there some type of conflict happening here? After you answer these questions and sit and really think about this, then down below here, you will type your paragraph. And it should include, like I said, all of these things. It is going to be in both MLA format, but you don't need to worry about Melcon format. This is a little bit different. There is a well-constructed paragraph in the video that you can model yours after, so I would strongly suggest you go back to that to take a look and see what yours should look like. Remember not to use first-person pronouns or contractions. Share it with a peer just to have them look it over before you turn it in. I'm not requiring a peer edit, but I strongly suggest it because when you bounce ideas off of each other, you can really help each other out, and sometimes another set of eyes can find things that you may have missed when you were typing your first copy of it. So that is it for today. Again, I think the most helpful thing for you, just go back to the video when you have questions and need help. That's going to be your biggest resource.